reclaiming items. There's a whole thing with new, right? You know, why do we like new? Sparkly, shiny, unboxing ceremony. And recently we've been getting a lot of stuff and most of it is used. And I feel like, first of all, there's the thing of buying stuff, but then there's the other thing of taking things somebody else doesn't want and reusing it and saving the environment that way. Because as we all know, we learned in school recycle, reuse, reduce, right? But recycle is just like pointless, far inferior to the other two. Reuse, reduce, those are key. So there's a lot of stuff people are throwing away that are still usable. But it depends on whether you could fix it, whether you could do a little to it. And so some stuff just requires some knowledge, right? Like if it's real wood, you could sand it, give it new life, right? You could refinish it. For furniture, if you know how to clean off stuff so it doesn't have a stain, then it'll be good as new. But this stuff isn't so easy. Or for example, even our dryer, it wouldn't spin. One guy took it. I'm sure he's just fixed it, and then he has a dryer for free. Reclaiming, though, is a hassle because it involves repairing, fixing all this stuff. And stores, companies just want you to buy new stuff. Amazon prides himself on customer service. And I feel like that's sort of true and also sort of not, right? Because I bought something and it's from this Chinese company, right? But I think it would work, but their screw on the bottom just doesn't fit properly. They probably just had a bad. It says QC passed though, quality control passed. So anyways, I contacted the seller and then said, hey, that, right? I just didn't work. And then before I did that, I also contacted Amazon saying, hey, what can you do, right? I think I need this. And they're like, well, because we already sent you a replacement. See, the first time they sent me is a recirculator pump for the plumbing in the house. They sent me with their box without any pump. I was like, this is sort of not work. You sent me no pump. So they sent me a replacement. But they said, oh, I can't replace it again because we already replaced it one time, so all I could do is refund it, and you can choose it by again. But that doesn't really help me, right? I mean, if I want to do this, I would want to do this. It's easier for just them to send me another replacement, but I guess it's their rules or something. But the seller was saying, hey, this or that, right? So then I was like, I'm sort of done with this. So we already got a new water heater. It's going to be longer to get hot water. That's just life. But the thing is, repairing stuff, reclaiming stuff, right? Most of ours not suited for it. One guy made a comment. He was buying a faucet. He's like, hey, I just want to check all the parts are here because, if you don't have the parts, you're trying to install it, you're missing one piece, costs you more to buy that one piece than to buy the whole kit, which I do understand. So we sold him for $30 and he was like $70, right? But I'm sure if you had the guy one piece ordered from the manufacturer, they'll charge you an arm and leg for it. They don't want you to repair stuff. They don't want you to fix stuff, right? But they also don't want you to claim stuff. And some stuff is good, just a little bit defect here, a little bit defect that, right? But it's amazing how the value goes down just from a little quote-unquote defect. Like scratch and dent. Brand new appliance, half price, right? Oh, because it got knocked over, right? We got something half price as well because, there's some, damage in the back to the vanity because some guy drove his forklift through it. And it's like, we like this new, right? But there's also this whole field of reclaim, right? And you look at this stuff, it's really cool. They're taking stuff that somebody threw away, somebody didn't want, and they're repurposing it. And now there's a new thing. And it's a creation, basically, right? And I feel like, why can't we do that with many, many other things, right? Why can't we do that without knowledge of fixing things? So there's some stuff that you need to fix for it to work, like a washing machine. If you don't know how to fix it, it's hard for you to fix it. But there's a lot of stuff like furniture that's still functional. It just doesn't look as great. How do you touch it up so it looks better, so you can use it? I don't know, right? But shouldn't this be a skill that more people know? In the past, people darn their own clothes, fix socks holes and stuff. And now we don't know how to do anything, right? We're a society of where we don't know how to fix anything. We don't know how to reuse anything. If it broken looks ugly, well, I guess we're done with it, right? Isn't that sad that we can't do anything in today's world, right? I mean, can you imagine if something broke and you had to just replace it all the time? Anything? Basically, we're like useless, right? Just buy stuff, get it shipped to you, doesn't work, oh well. I mean, I feel that's a lot of people buy from Amazon. Try it, doesn't work. No time spent learning. But what do? So I think we just need to learn, train our kids, develop a new society where we reclaim, reuse, repair, fix, value things. Don't just throw them away.